Hello, everyone, and welcome to KCA Studio again. Today, we are going to be showing you the male vocal Trinity. But before we go ahead, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to KCA Studio so that you can get amazing and current and up-to-date information on music, music stories, music documentaries, songs, and you know all of the things in the musical line basically. So like I said earlier, we are going to be doing a male vocal trinity ranking and comparison, and this is going to be based on some certain singers, the trio of Freddie Mercury, Michael Jackson, and Luther Vandross. We're going to be looking at the vocal range, their style, the whistle, belt, soprano, as tenor, alto, bass, the edge, the falsetto, chest, the emotional delivery, the life consistency, tone and resonance, dynamic range, lower register, the versatility in their style, and a whole lot of other things. I need to also let you know that these rankings are based on, vocal technique, live performances, and music is subjective, so different listeners may actually rank these legends differently. But one thing is certain: they are all legends, and they actually know their craft very well. And so this is coming to you from KCA Studio, and I hope that you'd like and you'd enjoy it. Yes, so I'm going to start with Michael Jackson. Yeah, of course, Michael Jackson was not just a singer; he was a complete performer, and his voice was a defining element of pop music. He was known for songs like Billie Jean and Man in the Mirror. He combined vocal skill with rhythm, emotion, and storytelling. His strengths lay in versatility and expression. His falsetto was one of the most recognizable in music. It was light, hairy, yet emotionally powerful. Of course, Mike also had strong vocal agility, allowing him to perform quick runs, vocal hiccups, and stylistic nuances that became his signature. Yeah. So let's go to his score from our comparison and ranking. This is for Michael Jackson. And starting with his chest voice, I'm gonna rate him 8.5 over 10. Head voice, 9 over 10. Falsetto, that was really great. He had that 10 over 10. Whistle register, 4 over 10. Belting power, 8.5 over 10. Vocal agility, 9.5 over 10. Vocal control, 9 over 10. Emotional delivery, 9.5 over 10. Life consistency, 8.5 over 10. His tone and resonance, 9 over 10. His dynamic range, 9 over 10. Tenor strength, 9 over 10. Then lower register, 8 over 10. And of course, his style versatility, 10 over 10. Yeah. So that's it for Michael Jackson. His chest voice was not really as heavy as the others, but it was effective and impressive, and he also had the ability to convey emotion through subtle vocal changes, and that made his performances deeply engaging. His live vocals sometimes varied because of he's always doing his intense choreography, and but his studio recordings were highly polished and influential. So for me, I mean, he remains one of the most influential vocalists ever, blending technique, creativity, and performance into a global legacy. Yeah. So moving on, I'll go right straight into Luther Vandross, and Luther Vandross is often regarded as one of the smoothest and most technically refined male vocalists when you talk about R&B history. His voice was warm, controlled, and deeply expressive. He had popular songs like "Never Too Much" and "A House Is Not a Home." Those were his highlights. And of course, his incredible breath control and flawless phrasing. His greatest strength was his vocal control. You know, Luther actually rarely strained, and he was always delivering notes with precision and ease. His falsetto was soft yet powerful, and he blended seamlessly with his chest voice. Unlike many singers who rely on power, he actually focused on nuance and emotional connection. So let's get right straight into his score for looking at the comparison and ranking now for Luther Vandross. Chest voice 9.5 over 10. Head voice 9 over 10. His falsetto was great too, 10 over 10. Whistle register, it was really poor, 2/10, just like a lot of men actually. Belting power, 9/10. Yes, of course you need that for R&B. Vocal agility, 8.5/10. Vocal control, 10/10. Emotional delivery, 10/10. Life consistency, 9.5/10. Tone and resonance, 10/10. Dynamic range, 9/10. His tenor strength, 9/10. Lower register, 9.5/10. And style versatility would be 9/10. Yes. So talking about Luda still, his lower register was, particularly strong, and he gave his voice a rich, velvety quality. Of course, he also excelled in live settings and maintaining consistency and clarity across performances. He was always able to interpret songs emotionally, and that made him a favorite among vocal purists. He may not have had the extreme range or theatrical power of Freddie. Yeah, Freddie Mercury. I'll talk about him shortly. But his technical discipline and smooth delivery were unmatched in his genre, and his influence can be heard in modern R&B vocalists who prioritize tone and self-control. So, Luda actually ranks second because of his near-perfect technique and emotional depth. Yeah, so for the last person, that would be Freddie Mercury, and Freddie actually stands as one of the most complete male vocalists of all time ever. His voice combined raw power, theatrical expression, and remarkable control. And it was known for songs like Bohemian Rhapsody and Somebody to Love. Freddie showcased a wide range that spanned nearly 4 octaves, with the ability to move seamlessly between soft passages and explosive belts. His chest voice was exceptionally dominant. It was rich, it was full, and it was commanding. So, what made him actually unique was that he had the ability to project emotion dramatically while he still maintained his strength technically. And then his live performances, especially at Wembley Stadium, proved his consistency and charisma, often sounding even more powerful than studio recordings. Let's get to his score right away. And for his chest voice, Freddie would get a 10/10. Yeah, it was always strong with his chest. Head voice, 9.5/10. Falsetto, 8.5/10. Whistle register, 3/10, just like the others for men. Belting power, great, 10/10. Vocal agility, 9/10. Vocal control, 9.5/10. Emotional delivery, 10/10. Live consistency, 9.5/10. Tone and resonance, 10/10. Dynamic range, 9.5/10. Tenor strength, 10/10. Lower register, 8.5/10. And of course, style versatility, 10/10. So, yeah, Freddie had strong agility, and he allowed him to execute dynamic phrasing and tonal shifts, which was actually uncommon in rock music. But then his vocal tone carried a natural vibrato and resonance that made every note feel alive. And beyond technique, his fearless delivery and stage presence elevated his voice into something iconic. Yeah, also, Freddie actually influenced generations across rock, pop, and even classical crossover styles. His ability to combine technical mastery with artistic boldness is why he ranks first, actually. I'll give you the total score just in a bit, because his voice wasn't just technically great, it was unforgettable, emotionally charged, and universally impactful. Yeah, so that's it. You have the scores. We've rated and ranked them on their chest voice, head voice, falsetto, whistle register, the belting power, vocal agility, vocal control, emotional delivery, life consistency, tone and resonance, dynamic range, tenor strength, lower register, and style versatility. And all of this is 10 marks each, which actually amounts to 140. Yes, so Michael Jackson is going to come third, because when you sum it up, you're going to have 130 over 140. Yes. And then you have Luther Vandross coming second with 134 over 140. And then you have Freddie Mercury coming first, the first place with 136 over 140. Yes, so that's the male vocal trinity. Again, remember, music, like I said earlier, is subjective, and different listeners and people have their perceptions, their top one, their top two, their top three, and all of that. So they will rank these legends differently. But this is from all of us at KCA Studio, and we have taken time to actually curate this, observe with their live performances, and their strength vocally. Yes, so thank you for watching. Again, I would like to remind you to please subscribe to KCA Studio so that you can have timely updates. Yes, as it would come, and you can also learn. And please go ahead and share your comments in the comment section. Like this video, share, post, turn on post notifications to let us know what you think about this. Yes, this is the male vocal Trinity again from all of us at KCA Studio. I'll see you again next time. Thank you very much. Bye.